Hello and welcome to my Leon B Hardcore S Plus rank 3rd save to end guide. Now all these tactics are roughly based on Darkness's Everyman's Leon B guide. I made a few changes here and there. From the 3rd save here I've got 1:45 showing on the clock. Now I may have been a bit slow in skipping some of the cutscenes, so some of that might get knocked off. But I think if you're on 1:45 at the time of the 3rd save, just before you fight G3 Birkin, you've got a fighting chance of doing this. As long as you've got some decent weaponry and ammo, you should be able to make it. So taking this into this fight, we need the flamethrower and all the ammo we've got. We need to make magnum rounds. We need some shotgun rounds as well. Save the shotgun rounds. Try not to use too many during the Birkin fight, because you'll want those for the Ivies later. Also take grenades. I took one red, green, blue herb mix heal, a shield heal, because there's a first aid down there. When the fight starts, have the magnum ready. Try and get an aimed shot in on the eyeballs. One aimed shot will pop an eyeball in this first phase, even on hardcore. Now when he gets into his later stages it takes more, so it's not as worth doing. Sometimes he'll reach up and try and grab one of these giant canisters to throw at you. If you can stand behind him in the right place, that's the easiest point to pop the one on his back, and that'll stun him and make him drop the canister. That's a waste of a shot, but we've got him there. So then we get a flamethrower out and give him a good blast of flames. At this point you could try and save some flame ammo and use some magnum to pop some more eyeballs, but I actually think it's easier to just char grill him and blast it with as much flame as you can. And then if you do need to use a few magnum rounds of shotgun shell to wrap it up at the end, you've got that option. And again, just to save time and while he's sort of flailing around a bit, if you grab a few bits and bobs that you want to take with you, definitely get the flamethrower fuel, get the grenade. There's also a flashbang, a magnum ammo and a first aid spray that's worth grabbing. So they've thrown a canister, but I'm going to keep flaming him. And I think at this point I'm going to run over and try and grab the first aid. I think I'm in the wrong place here. This is actually I picked this up by mistake. I didn't actually have room for this, so I end up discarding these. But I've got over 50 rounds of handgun ammo in the box anyway, so I don't really need them. What I wanted was the first aid, which is actually over in this corner. So a little squirt of light. If you keep him on fire, he will receive damage while he's burning. Looking out for the jump attack he occasionally does as well. If he does jump, you use a grenade to knock him off. But now he's going for the pan. This means he's nearly dead. If you stand at the side here, he won't drop the panel over you, and you can continue flaming him while he does that animation. So that's G3 Birkin dead. So this is the point where we're going to grab those bits and bobs. We've got the a flashbang there, but we're going to have to drop off those handgun rounds, which we don't really need. They're not that useful at this stage in the game anyway. Then we'll grab the magnum rounds. Those are useful. They're going to be handy in the Super Tyrant fight. And the rest we can probably leave. As long as you've got the grenade, the flashbang, the first aid and the magnum rounds, I think you've got everything useful. So run back to the left. skip the cutscenes. I skip the cutscenes not because they count towards the time, but because if you skip them, you've got a better idea of how much time you've got left. Because if you don't skip them, it might look like you haven't got enough time to finish, because I don't think it knocks it off until the very end. So now we're going to go to the left. Another cutscene with Ada, but we'll skip that just so we can tell how much time we think we've really got left. And then it's this annoying wait where you know the clock's ticking down and you're running out of time, but you can't do anything to speed this up. When you get to the bottom, there's a first aid spray on your right as you enter the corridor, and then a little bit further down the corridor, just on the way out after the cutscene, there's a knife. But I'm going to leave the knife this time, basically because I don't have room for it and I don't need it. I've got spare knives. I don't use the knife against a Super Tyrant either. More or less out of flame. Now you can flame the Super Tyrant, that is an alternative strategy, but in this case I'm low on flame ammo and I've got plenty of shotgun and magnum ammo, so that's what I'm going to focus on. So there's your first aid, then run down the corridor, skip the cutscene, and the knife is, I can see there's no room for it, it's just on that little trolley there, but we're going to leave it. You could drop some things off in the box there and grab this herb through here, but not through here, but the end of these ivies. Have the shotgun equipped here, down the lift, run past the first one. He doesn't get up in time. The second one you need to give him one shot square in the chest and run past. Same for the third one, one shot square in the chest and then leg it. Now again, if I had space now I would pick up this herb, but I don't, so I'm going to leave it. The Tyrant's going to stop you getting through this door next, but this little square in the centre is there so you can give him the run around. So run towards the door, bank left. As he chases you, just stand in this corner and he'll start following you that way round, so you can run around the rest of the way. From here you shouldn't actually have to fight anything. There's a zombie getting up there, but if you keep to the right and keep running, you'll avoid him. Straight through here, and through this door here. Another cutscene to skip, and that'll take us down more or less to the left. So skip the cutscene, and we're at the lift now. So we need to save 2 spaces for the fuse. You don't need the wristband anymore, so that gives you an extra space. You want to heal, and I put a shield on now as well, just so you've got that bit of extra leeway. Take as much powerful weaponry as you can here. I mean, I'm using shotgun rounds, magnum rounds and grenades. Try and save a grenade for the end though. After you've killed the Super Tyrant, there's just a bunch of zombies on low hit points blocking a doorway, and the grenade's better than wasting a rocket on them. If you can survive this fight, eventually get the rocket launcher anyway, but the damage you do will speed it up. Go for the heart. I think you can go for the head as well. Mainly go for the heart. If you try and stay left to his close to his left arm and run well past him, a lot of his attacks won't get you. The worst one to watch out for is his charge attack, which is a one-hit kill, and the only way I think you can stop it reliably is using a grenade. Again, that shield I put on is keeping me in it here. If he breaks a block and you're too close to it, I think they can do damage to you as well. So try and keep clear from the boxes, the blocks and he's swinging. If you get into danger, use a health item, just to keep yourself mobile. Thought it might have been doing the charge out, so I got the grenade out, but it's not quite ready for it yet. So I'm going to get the magnum out, try and aim the shots. Should have probably dodged that one a bit earlier, but it's around now. I can see he's getting ready. When he crosses his arms like that, that means he's going to do the one-shot kill charge move. Now I was lucky there, I threw a little bit early, but I judged it right. You don't have much time, you need to watch the animation and be ready to grenade him the instant he starts the animation, otherwise you won't be in time. So we're getting very close now. I'm going to use my next heal. I think that grenade might be what does the job, yeah. So now Ada's going to throw me a rocket launcher. Try and be accurate with this. If you can, save 2 shots for the G5 Birkin or the zombies in G5 then, depending on what you've got left. I missed 1 shot here, so that's a waste of a rocket. So first shot hit. On hardcore he takes 2 shots, and that's the Super Tyrant done. So now we get to the bottom. Save your rocket. If you've got a grenade, even if it's just a flashbang, you can use a flashbang to get past these guys. Grenade's more reliable because that'll just kill them. Run past, get onto the train. There is a box in the train, so you've got 1 more chance to adjust your inventory before you fight the G5 Birkin. I'm going to lose anything I've got no ammo with, and I'm going to bring just anything I've got left. So I've got the handgun left, and I've got some handgun rounds. The worst thing you could do is end up in a situation where you've ran out of weapons, and the final G5 Birkin's going to say, I don't think it takes many hits really, but you've got to have some for that last surge. So I'm taking as much as I can carry, and I forgot the handgun ammo here, so I'm going to go back and get it. And I'm going to use that heal just to make myself a bit faster and a bit more mobile. Really, you shouldn't get damaged by this last boss. It should be a case of, can you do enough damage to it at the right time that you kill it? Whether you can deal damage at the start before he's opened his eye is open to debate. I've heard some people say you can and some people say you can't. I have noticed that there's one tiny little eyeball to the upper right which you may be able to pop, you may not, I don't know. So I'm just using ammunition here, which I'm not that bothered about. It's stuff I can afford to lose. I'm going to save the rocket and the magnums and the grenades for when I can see that eyeball. So we're waiting for the surge. Checking what we've got. Got a bit more handgun out there. Pop him a few more times off. And there's the eyeball, so we'll use the first heavy weapon there. But we don't keep firing at this stage. Wait for him to surge a second time. Give him a little bit of time. There's the second surge. So now, hit him with everything you've got. And it's done. So we ended there on 1:57:54, 2 minutes to spare. I entered that from the third save with 1:45 showing on the clock. So if you're at 1:50, it's going to be tight. You're going to have to kill G3 Birkin and the Super Tyrant really fast. You could probably do it if you're good, but to me, I think I'd be struggling if I was entering that third save at anything over 1:45. But that's it now. So I now just need to do Claire's B in hardcore, and then I'll probably redo the standard ones as well to get a better rank. Probably not going to bother going for any more S+ rank because I find having 3 saves is an absolute pain. It means you've got to play for 40 minutes at a time without making any mistakes, and it's you know, there's bits of it which did take me a couple of goes, and that's taken quite a while. And I'm also probably going to use the infinite weapons to get the standard as well, just because they're fun and just for completion's sake.
I'm almost there.
But yeah, that's it. So again, all these strategies, and I'm gonna post the early bits as well. I lost my second save to the first save to second save video, so I can't post that one. But the other ones I'm going to post, and again, do check out the guy who came up with this strategy. I've changed it a bit and made it work for my playstyle, but the general route and the strategy for getting through the police station and getting through is based loosely off Darkness's guides, and they're very good. The only pain I found was when I wanted to watch a section several times, because the entire playthrough was in one video. It was difficult to actually accurately get back to the little bit that I wanted to watch again to see how it worked. But yeah, that's it. The Infinite Rocket Launcher is good fun. I do recommend persevering and doing this if you haven't done. But that's it, and enjoy, and good luck, and let me know in the comments if you manage to do it, and if this guide's remotely helpful. It may be, it may not be. Let me know. Thanks for watching.
Leon, I'm sure you beat me here.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay!
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
Just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.